Okay, good day everyone. Welcome back once again to Reading and Writing Skills. So, for today's topic, we have developing effective paragraphs with topic sentences and supporting details. Okay, so what are the objectives of today's discussion? Number one, to describe a written text as connected discourse. And second, to identify the properties of a well-written text. Okay, so defining paragraph. Okay, so when we say paragraph, it is a group of sentences that deals with one particular idea. Okay, so paragraphs are defined by the point that they support the controlling idea and not just by how long they are. So this is the fundamental rule in writing paragraphs. You should have only one idea discussed per paragraph. Okay? Put together, paragraphs are used as building blocks in organizing longer pieces of text into prose. Okay? They basically function in order to introduce a new idea, develop an old one, compare and contrast information, or provide readers with a pause. Okay? Okay, so to compose a paragraph effectively, you should be familiar with its parts. Okay, so what are those parts? We have the first one, the topic sentence. So when we say topic sentence, it tells the reader the main idea of your paragraph. It reveals also what you generally plan to propose, argue, or explain. When it is part of a longer essay, the topic sentence contains a main point that supports the thesis statement. Think of the topic sentence as a mini thesis statement for the paragraph. Okay? As you can see, the details in the paragraph expound the circumstances surrounding the Filipinos' adoption of the American Jeep. Okay? The topic sentence can be found anywhere in the paragraph, in the beginning, at the end, or in the middle. The topic sentence in the first paragraph is found in the beginning. It is usually a good practice to include the topic sentence near the start of the paragraph so your readers have an idea of what you are talking about early on. A topic sentence can be explicit or clearly states the ideas that will be elaborated on in the paragraph. The previous or the first paragraph makes use of an explicit topic sentence, which plainly reveals to the reader what the paragraph will be about. Okay? However, a topic sentence can also be implied. Okay? As you can see on the second example of paragraph. Okay? A topic sentence is implied if there is a clear controlling idea of what the paragraph is about. The reader will be able to determine the focus of the paragraph because all of the details as seen on the second paragraph are linked by an organizing theme. Okay? In the case of the given example, the implied topic sentence is how the American servicemen used the jeep for carrying cargo. Okay? Also, a good topic sentence reveals your attitude toward the subject. It is helpful to include details like facts and examples that turn the topic sentence into something more specific and concrete. Okay? Next, supporting details. So every paragraph needs supporting details to elaborate on the topic sentence. These supporting details may range from facts, examples, or instances. Good supporting details expound on the main idea and act as adequate support. They are specific and stem from the general idea established by the topic sentence. Okay. How much detail you should include in a paragraph depends on your purpose and also the topic sentence. Okay. Take a look at the example paragraph. The implied topic sentence is about the types of passengers one encounters when riding a jeepney. So what are the supporting details in this paragraph? How do they develop the topic sentence? So the supporting details in this paragraph give specific details about the types of passengers in the jeepney. These examples give you a better idea of such passengers. In fact, they enable you to picture yourself sitting beside a variety of interesting characters from all walks of life. Okay? Okay, so making your paragraph effective. Okay, so how are you going to do that? Okay, so you should have all the characteristics of an effective paragraph. Okay, the first one is unity. Okay, unity simply means that all of the sentences in the paragraph are related to the topic sentence. Okay, the whole paragraph should begin and end with one focus only. Okay? Each of the details should have a clear and consistent connection to the topic sentence. Okay? So, take a look at the sample paragraph here. The paragraph lacks unity because the underlined point does not support the main idea. Okay? Okay, so the second characteristic of an effective paragraph is adequate development. Okay? So the topic sentence in the paragraph should be elaborated on using concrete evidence. Okay? Different examples, relevant facts, and specific details. Because having specific details helps your readers become interested in your topic, understand your message, and convince them of the validity of your topic sentence. Okay? Take a look at the two versions of paragraph here. The first paragraph has vague ideas. The writer has enumerated reasons for disliking PE, but did not explain them sufficiently. Meanwhile, the second paragraph provides specifics. Therefore, it is more engaging and informative. The third characteristic of an effective paragraph is coherence. This means that the sentences are arranged in a logical manner, making them easily understood by the reader. Coherence is achieved when ideas flow smoothly within and between paragraphs. Your paragraph can become more coherent through the use of logical order and signal devices. The details of a paragraph can be organized according to the following: chronological order, spatial arrangement, and emphatic order. When a paragraph's arrangement is in chronological order, the details are arranged in the order in which they happened. Meanwhile, spatial arrangement is when the sentences of a paragraph are arranged according to geographical locations such as left to right, up to down, and etc. Finally, when we say emphatic order, it is when the information found in a paragraph is arranged to emphasize certain points depending on the writer's purpose. Okay? Imagine that you were to write an essay on the difficulties that a new high school freshman might face when he or she first enters high school. Consider how you might arrange the supporting details depending on the angle on the topic you are considering. If your topic sentence were something like, "The everyday life of a high school freshman can be exhausting," you might use a chronological approach to provide an account of the student's routine, such as waking up early to go to school, listening to different lectures, collaborating on many group projects, joining extracurricular activities, and also answering many assignments. Another paragraph with the topic sentence, "The high school classroom has many differences from the grade school classroom that can be surprising to the freshman," might utilize a spatial approach to detail arrangement. You might first talk about the small tables and chairs in the grade school classroom, then the colorful bulletin boards at the back of the room with familiar cartoon characters stuck on them. In contrast, the high school classroom has bigger tables and chairs and a plainer looking bulletin board at the back wall. Okay? Next, you can also achieve coherent paragraphs through the use of signal devices or words that give readers an idea of how the points in your paragraph are progressing. So the following are examples of signal devices. As you can see in the picture, so you have there time, sequence, space, illustration, comparison, contrast, cause and effect, conclusion. And also we have here repetitions, synonyms, pronouns, and parallelism. Okay, so those are the signal devices that we might use for us to be able to achieve coherent paragraphs. Okay, so that would be all for today. Thank you for listening. Okay, I forgot to remind you about this activity. As you can see, we have exercise A. What you're going to do is to examine the paragraphs below, locate the topic sentence. If it is explicit, copy it on the blank. If it is implied, create a topic sentence and write it on the blank. Your answers should be submitted through Messenger. Okay? Thank you so much once again.